out there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, if you would, please check to make sure that your cell phones are on silence or vibrate at this time. Please make sure your cell phones are on silent or vibrate at this time. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a good Friday. Principal Kervin Lang, and on behalf of the faculty, staff, and student body, I would like to welcome each and every one of you to Lily B. Williamson High School and Middle Grade Preparatory Academy, the place where stars are born and champions are made. We're here this morning to celebrate another grand occasion in the rich history of Lily B. Williamson High School with Roger McCreary Day. Today, we are inviting all the stars to come out to help us in this celebration. And look around, you are all stars. Also at this time, but most importantly, we have invited our honoree, Mr. Roger McCreary, 2022 Senior Bowl All-Star player, and his family. Welcome back to the Lion's Den. And to head up the starting lineup, we have invited 2018 Mobile Sports Hall of Famer, Randy Patrick, to serve as our MC for this event. See, many of you may know Mr. Patrick as the sport director of WKRG TV News Center 5, where he's been there since 1991. What you do not know about Mr. Patrick is that he has been basically raised in the Maysville community. So ladies and gentlemen, if you would, please join me in welcoming our MC for this day, Roger McCreary Day 2018, Mobile Sports Hall of Famer, Mr. Randy Patrick.
Thank you very much, and a good morning to Williamson High School and the Lions family members that are here, special guest, and of course to Roger for your big day. And what a big day it is, and what a big chair that is. Oh, it's great to be king for a day, isn't it, Roger? Congratulations on what a great career you've had here at Williamson High School and playing park ball, and of course your career at Auburn, and this week here at the Senior Bowl, and the future, hopefully a great and long future in the NFL, following the footsteps of so many other Williamson Lions who have come before you. I started television in 1991. I actually started at WKRG in 1980, so I'm starting my 43rd year at WKRG covering sports. And through the years, it's just been unbelievable what Williamson High School has done in producing not only outstanding football players, but outstanding athletes and students as well. Just looking at the list of some of the players who have come before you, and I challenge the student body here, the youngsters that maybe won't remember these names or don't know these names or maybe are hearing these names for the very first time to do a little research on who came before you. Richard Castor, all these names that I'm going to mention here, played here at Williamson High School and went on to the NFL. John Mitchell, who's had an outstanding career with the Pittsburgh Steelers, formerly of the University of Alabama. Leon Guerra, one of the first that came long ago. Greg Richardson, an outstanding wide receiver who made a great play in the Iron Bowl that led Alabama ultimately to a victory. Terry Fleming. T. Martin. In fact, I talked to T. Martin, former Tennessee national championship quarterback, last night and told him I'd be here this morning, and T wishes you well. T said he tried to recruit you to Southern Cal, but he got on the recruiting trail a little bit too late, but he sends his best and said he is very, very proud of you. as well as he sends his regards to your mother. Pat Thomas, another former Williamson Lion who went on to a great career at Auburn. Jesse James, who played at Mississippi State. Antonio Coleman, who needs no introduction today here at this school. How about the great Jamarcus Russell? I saw Jamarcus a few weeks ago, and he looks like he could suit up and play tomorrow. He's looking great. Nick Fairley, of course, outstanding career at Auburn University. And my man, Matt McCants, who I think a lot of, who I looked at him first off as a tuba player representing the band before I look at him as a great football offensive lineman. Just some great names in a collection of players in the past, Roger, that have come before you, and hopefully you will have as much luck or better luck than many of these guys when you move on to the next phase of your career. Right now we would like to get our video presentation going today, and the video presentation has been put together with some hard work by Stanley Norris, the librarian here, and we're going to look back at Roger's life and times and hear some great stories and memories that I'm sure will come back to Roger that I'm sure he's forgotten already. And we all know that Roger is a very successful football player who just has had a phenomenal senior year at Auburn. To match his sophomore and junior years that are also outstanding, all that success has brought him an invitation to the Senior Bowl and the homecoming here in Mobile that used to be played across the street at your home field at Ladd Peoples Stadium, but now it will be played Saturday in its new home stadium at Hancock Whitney on the campus of the University of South Alabama. But more important than all of that, we're celebrating Roger McCreary Day here at Williamson this morning, and Roger is, of course, here with his family. This is an opportunity for all of us to celebrate with Roger and his family for all the effort that Roger's put in, his coaches, teachers, mentors, friends, and family that have helped shape Roger's life to date. Greatness must start somewhere, and we are about to find out Roger's mom saw something special when Roger was very young.
Hi, I'm Felicia James, Roger McCreary's mother. Just a little bit about him. Since he was a small little something, I knew he was gonna be something special. Like his speed, he moved fast, ran fast. He came out the bed. I think he started walking actually when he was like 10 months, and he wasn't walking, it was running. So I already knew he had something special about him going on. He's humble, respectful. He's been the child that I have always wanted him to be, like from the beginning to the end. But I didn't have too many problems out of him when he was a child. It was more of him wanting to do the right thing than to get in trouble. Football, basketball, track, baseball. He did a little bit of everything growing up throughout his life. I just try to keep him busy because the streets around here, you got to do them going the other way, focus on.
Hi, my name is Barbara Darby, and I'm Roger McCreary's grandmother. I just have a couple of little tales to tell about Roger as he was growing up. We used to go to the park lead a lot with him, but you know, I used to be there, me and my husband, family. But Roger's dream as well was being a football superstar. That's all he ever wanted. Grandmama, he stutters a lot, yeah. Grandmama, I'm playing football, and I'm gonna be good too. And we used to just laugh and, you know, joke around. But his really main thing in my life is the eating. That little joker can eat some beans. He ain't want number beans.
Okay, so anyone that knows Roger, they knows that pork and beans are his favorite meal. So Roger likes to eat pork and beans with a lot of sugar in them, you know, and coming from where we eat and sugar, you know what it is, but Roger's a kid that eats pork and beans and sugar to this day. And corn dogs is his second favorite meal.
How about that? Now I know why those wide receivers stay away from you. We're all blessed to live in a city that has such a commitment to youth sports. When Roger was growing up, his family took advantage of every opportunity for Roger to play sports. Here's a look at Roger's life during the park ball years, some great years.
Well, when he started off his sports career, his football career, he was like 3, 4 years old. I used to take him to the park actually all the time when he was little, just to get him the feel for the game. Whether it was basketball, football, we'd go to games and watch. But he started off at Baltimore Peanut Year. I think he was like 4 years old. 5 years old he played at Baltimore, but he played on a Pee Wee team because they didn't have a peanut team, so he played up a little. As time moved on, he played for RV Teleplaza when he was like 7 years old. Same place I played for when I was younger, whether it was basketball, football, baseball, and played a little bit of everything. We all moved over to Harmon Recreation, 7, 8, 9, somewhere up in there. Played basketball at Harmon, played football at Harmon. They didn't have a baseball team, but he played baseball at Duval the same years that he was playing at Harmon. From Harmon, it was Matrix Park. He played there for about 3, 4 years. Then he played for College Hill Park for about a year. Then he came back to Harmon his 12th, 13th year when he was like 13, played under.
Yes, my name is Loretta. Football